You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay. Commentator man, we're here again, bringing you some more Modern Warfare 3 like I do. Going to be playing the 6v6 Domination on the map Sanctuary, using the Scar L with a suppressor and the kick proficiency, running the perk setup, Sleight of Hand Pro, Hardline Pro, Marksman, maybe Pro, maybe not Pro, I don't know, whatever. Running the kill streak setup, the Assault Strike package with the Reaper, the AC-130, the Osprey gunner. I've got a portable radar and a bouncing Betty as my lethal and tactical. Boom! Getting on with it, doing it like I do, man. Beasting some people off, right? Trying to get back into my new commentary groove, you know. Well, not my new commentary groove. Just trying to get back into my old commentary groove of starting to do commentaries on the regular. Shit like that. You all know I brought you a dual com on Thursday, I think it was. I was going to bring you something on Friday, but I don't know, man. I'm just, you know, I've not got the gameplay, really, honestly. I've not got the gameplay to be uploading every single day. A beasting gameplay like I normally would do. Don't get me wrong, I could try my damn hardest to get you a gameplay every single day to be able to, like, you know, it's like how I've been doing it in the past. But literally, my stock of gameplay, because I lost all my gameplay, I lost all of it. Nothing, literally nothing. Every single piece of gameplay that you're seeing from me now is at least within a week of me getting it. So, you know, it's kind of all fresh in a way, and it's a good incentive in a way, because it's kind of like, at the moment, it's kind of more leaning me towards playing the game more, you know, striving to get them beast gameplays. So, I don't know, it's kind of good in a way, but in all fairness, it can't really be that good considering I had about 100 odd gameplays beasted across all the Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3, Black Ops, whatever it is, mate. Seriously, I had some ridiculous gameplays in Battlefield 3 and they've completely and utterly gone, and I don't know. There's not much really you can do about it. So, you know, you just got to cut your losses and know when to move on and, like, have the stability to be able to move on. And getting gameplay shouldn't be a problem, but definitely within the next week or so, I'll definitely be getting into my new Groover swings. I'm getting a new computer. Literally, I've ordered it today, being Saturday. So it should be coming within next week. So my live streaming's going to start picking up again. I'm going to have more capability to render videos a hell of a lot quicker with this new laptop. So, you know, it's all good. Things are looking good. It's a good outlook and everything like that. But boom! As far as I can tell now, going on with it, getting on with it, doing it like we do. The new maps have been released. Me and Bentley, we had a little discussion about it in the dual commentary that we did. And, you know, it's straightforward enough. We gave some pretty good some pretty good points about Foundation and shit like that. You know, getting our, like, you know, just generally, well, if you've not seen it, I recommend going back and watching it. But we talk about quite a few different things about interconnectivity of these maps that are coming out, the narrowness of it. Just, like, you know, some comparisons to how the map style plays. It's definitely worth a check out, so go check it out. But as for this map, anyway, seeing as though I've not done a commentary on this map yet, Sanctuary. It's one of them maps, right? And you see I did a little pause there. And I don't know, man. There's something about this map. There's something about it, and you can kind of see from a gameplay at the moment, you know, I'm trying to kind of be a bit more of a defensive role, trying to mainly keep hold of C, but as you see here, like, they'd pushed onto C pretty hard, and it was pretty much fucked up there, so I tried to, like, get away to get some, like, you know, safe cover or whatever like that, but it didn't go in my favour because I got shot in my back, and just for that, I get shot in the back twice, so it happens, like, instantaneously again. So I don't know. As far as this map goes, you've got to, like, listen to what I just said then about how the narrowness of the map and essentially, I don't know, the interconnectivity between it and stuff like that. It's all about trying to stay alive, and this is one of the maps in which it's extremely hard to stay alive because you've got so many different interconnecting points which are so narrow, and they come together and they'll join up, you know. You'll have routes connecting to other routes, divided by narrow sections, divided by intercrossing routes of height and level, mate. It's so interesting, really, this map. It's a very interesting map, don't get me wrong. It looks like it's been straight up ripped out of Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter or some gay-ass shit like that, but it's just, I don't know. Aesthetically, yeah, whatever, it looks nice, but I don't really give a fuck about it looking aesthetic. I just want it to be a good playing map, and as far as the map goes for it playing well, it's alright. It's not, you see, I don't want to sound like a bitching about it, because the fact of the matter is, I do like this map, and I like it for this kind of certain playstyle in which I know what I'm doing. I kind of want to lock down defensive points on my objectives, which being C flag. So, you know, I just kind of want to kind of work around that scenario, and this map kind of does tailor towards that because, like I said, it's so kind of interconnected and narrow and stuff like that, that there are a few points which are like the greatest stronghold points, and as you've seen here, I've been kind of maintaining it at the moment around C. But also from there, if you go down towards B, the whole kind of B side around the cemetery where B is actually located, it's a pretty good place to lock down as well, because the spawns are kind of open around there, so they'll be spawning out and around the cemetery, not necessarily in the cemetery. So it's pretty good to openly hold down B, but I don't know, as the flags all go themselves and everything like that, most of the flags are pretty goddamn open. I mean, B is probably like the most open out of all of them. C is kind of a bit more closed in, but you've got so many sight lines onto C that it's kind of a death trap, whereas B is kind of more lower down to the ground with objects kind of placed around them strategically to give you cover from a few various different sight lines. So it's not even that hard. And then when you go over to A, like the whole side of the map where A is kind of like a dead zone, literally. It's kind of like nothing's really going on. But I don't know, in my opinion anyway, right, there's two different tactics you can go about doing this, right? You can either lock down the C flag in B and be able to maintain the whole side of the bridge and all the way up onto B into the cemetery and shit like that. Another point, right? As you can see here, I'm in my AC-130. Can I aim up to the top of B? No, I can't. Why can't I? Because this game is stupid and majorly glitched. What's the point in earning an 11 kill streak in which you can't even aim at half of the map to obliterate enemies? What's the point? Seriously, somebody explain that to me. I mean, I didn't even mention it before, but it did happen in my Reaper as well, and I didn't mention it if you noticed why I wasn't like shooting or being able to aim up to where the enemies were located and shit like that. It happens to me, and this is like a scenario as in a few different other maps have this problem in which assault kill streaks are hindered because the flight radius, or whatever you want to call it like that. I just made that word up there out of nowhere, but I think it's a pretty good description to describe what's going on. But the flight radius is not within the active area of the entire map. You know what I'm saying like that? It's absolutely stupid, mate. I really do wish they'd sort stuff out like this, because it's just once again the whole idea and the whole concept. I mean, I don't want to believe the concept that support is really brandished as a greater value to the Call of Duty community by developers. I don't want that to be the case. I really don't want it to be the case. I want assault to still be the dog's bollocks out of kill streaks and shit like that. But with certain things like this and certain glitches that keep on popping up all the time, it's hard to see where, you know, where the value of assault actually lies, or if there is any value to assault at all. So I mean, seriously, I'm not going to go into an assault rage rant or whatever you want to call it like that now, because the fact of the matter is I can't be arsed, and yous already know the facts about how assault is really out-rivaled by support due to the fact of there's some support kill streaks that are more overpowered than some assault kill streaks, whatever you want to call it. The strike packages, I don't know who the fuck, mate. I love specialists, but yeah, whatever. I'm not going to go into it anyway. Right, so I've kind of given you a little rundown around Sanctuary, shit like that, you know, getting it done. I've shown you the meanest spot on the map to watch C. C is your #1 objective hold down point while maintaining this higher ground over C. I don't know. It's interesting really, because there's no like particular part of the map in which it's really connected to two flags, if you know what I'm saying like that. The even spacing between each of the flags is kind of good. Obviously people might say, oh well, C is kind of the furthest flag away because of all the narrow points that kind of lead down towards C, if you know what I'm saying like that, whether it's from the main bridge coming over from the cemetery to C, or if it's like from the middle corridor which then like tapers off to get towards C itself. So I don't know. It's interesting, really. People could dispute, oh yeah, it's easier to lock down B and A because B and A are like, you know, kind of more within the same vicinity. There's less like obstacles between the two, less like narrow sight lines in which you're going to get picked off on. Yeah, I can understand it, but not really if you've got a strong enough team to be able to lock them into B, which we've pretty much done the entire round, and like proving my point even further. Locking down C and A with an entire team, pushing the enemies into the cemetery where they can only flood out into narrow sight lines is giving you a clear advantage. Look, you can see here, this is our teammates watching A. They're only spawning in the cemetery, and there's all sight lines into the cemetery. Quick tips from me to you at the end of the commentary, doing it like I do. But anyway, that's all I got to say for now. Peace!